Is motorsport truly a team sport? I know the pit crew and the mechanics are all part of it, but is a race ever truly a team sport? In the end, it's one person versus the next. But this isn't the case with all motorsport. Sidecar racing truly is a team sport, as said by one of their own drivers.
Yeah, with other passengers, you can't really drive it, so...
After discovering this incredible sport existed, I just had to see it myself, so I made the trek up to my local race circuit, Knockhill, to see things in person. Knockhill is a beautiful circuit tucked away in the Scottish mountains with incredible elevation changes, beautiful sweeping corners and no real straights in sight. Isle of Man TT riders use this track to train for the TT, and even the most veteran riders have said it's a pretty tough and tiring course. Let's hear from the drivers of these mad contraptions. The number 73 sidecar from TWH Motorsports was a particular favourite of mine. Due to a problem with their gear shifter, they started quite far down the order and spent the rest of the weekend trying to work their way back up through the pack, all with smiles on their faces.
Yeah, that's Carl Pring, he's my driver, and then I'm Connor Parkin, and it's just F2 600s. No, first day was alright. Well, we actually had a bit of trouble with the gear linkage on this. So we managed to get out for qualifying, came about middle of the pack, and then after qualifying we, as I say, I got trouble with the gear linkage and then ended up missing the first race because of it.
Right.
And then because of that, second race we had to start from the back of the pack.
Right, okay.
Because we missed the first race. And then, but yeah, it was a good race. I think we went from the very back to about the middle, got to about 8th, 7th, 8th, something like that.
Right, that's
so
not bad, working your way through.
I climbed a few places.
Is it quite difficult overtaking in these? Because it looks quite hard. You see a lot more overtakes with the motorbikes.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you got a little less room to play with, like,
yeah.
But no, it's different. I enjoy it, but yeah, it's tiring, very tiring, especially when you're overtaking folk, because you get a bit of a feel for your track, and then as soon as you start overtaking folk, it's a different feel and a different bit of movement. But no, it's good.
Yeah, I've heard from other sidecar drivers and passengers that the passenger is incredibly important. Obviously, in keeping it stable and on the road and a good
100%.
passenger.
I mean, point proven. Yesterday we went out on the warm-up lap, coming around the top of the chicane. My foot slipped, so I was in the wrong position, and nearly spun out. But luckily, my driver was quite experienced in it, like, so he kept it together and just gave me a bit of a bollocky when I got back. But no, it just shows I was in the wrong spot once, and that was nearly us out. So.
I must admit, it wasn't the amazing teamwork or the skill it took to drive the sidecars that first attracted me to them. It was the incredible noise they put out. Next up, I went to speak with the guys from Gibson Racing, who were absolutely dominating the weekend, with pole position and 3 wins from 3 races.
So you guys won that last race and the first race, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really impressive performance. I saw that from you guys. You were absolutely gapping the guys in the first one.
No, it's all about teamwork, getting your bike settled right. You know, strong engines. Tom built our engines. Yeah, we just got a good overall package that allows us to ride well.
It really shows that there. You were absolutely dominating the field, and the second time as well, straight away, just gapping everyone else. And it looked like there was quite a lot of competition out there as well, you know.
Yeah, it's a good standard of riding up here. We like coming up, don't we?
Yeah. I take you guys aren't local then, no?
No, we're from Beverley near Hull.
Oh, right, okay.
So we had a good drive up here.
I was going to say, that's a long trip, yeah.
Yeah, it's always worth coming up here, especially when the weather's alright like this. Third time riding. And we've got another fairing, but we're going to do the Isle of Man TT on, so we're just holding off getting this one painted for that while our new one comes, and then we can have them both living.
So is this your practice for the Isle of Man?
Yeah, just preparation for the Isle of Man.
It's going well. It's going well so far. Yeah. What do you think about tomorrow? Are you going to finish strong tomorrow?
Hopefully it's a little bit warmer.
Yeah.
Track temperature's not ideal today, but yeah, we'll keep chipping away and try and get the lap time down. So
looking forward to it. I'll be watching anyway, cheering you guys on.
Just to show I'm not exaggerating, check this out.
Here we go, opening lap. This guy at the front's flying away. Look at this.
and while I was watching on, I couldn't help but pay attention to the other racing categories out there. The CB500 class was particularly entertaining, as there seemed to be hundreds of them racing, with a lot of fighting for position in chaotic races. I spoke with Bill Shand, who is quite the veteran of this track.
Bill Shand, and it's the CB500.
CB500s, okay. It's quite interesting. Is that a stock series? Not obviously bump
It's stock, yeah. You're not allowed any tuning or anything like, but you can change other things.
It's quite interesting. There's quite a lot of people out there on that category as well. Yeah, it looks quite chaotic through that last corner there.
Well, it is. It's a good laugh, like it's brilliant laugh. Yeah.
You've had any close calls today, or has it been pretty smooth sailing so far?
No, it's been alright. I hit the curb with my knee in one of them, and I was out the seat, so that's alright. I'm probably about 3 times as old as some of the boys out there.
Right, okay.
I'm 61 now. There's some of them about
61. Wow.
I used to race before.
Right. Okay.
So I packed it in and then started up. Was that 21 years I stopped, so I started up again. Like, so.
How do you find getting back into it? Is it like riding a bike, or is it?
But going for road pace to racing pace again, it takes you a while.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
There's a lot of people on the road think I could do that, but it's a lot harder than they think.
I appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
No problem. No bother.
Nice meeting you.
There's a young boy down there, Brandon Russell, his name is.
Right,
he's here, he's over there, like, and he's a really good up and coming boy, like.
Right, okay.
16, 17 year old.
Okay.
He was second there in the lightweights.
Yeah.
Third.
Yeah.
So with that glowing recommendation from Bill, I had to go meet Brandon for myself. Brandon was competing in the lightweight category on his 69 numbered Kawasaki, impressing everyone by challenging former Superbike champion Sean Gilfillan for the lead.
My name is Brandon Russell and I'm racing in the lightweights this season, so yeah.
Perfect. How's your weekend going on?
It's going average, to be fair, this weekend. The bike we were supposed to be racing blew up. The gearbox blew up on Friday.
Okay.
Testing, so we got a hold of a good pal of ours, Jim. He was able to sponsor us the bike this weekend, so we've got 2 seconds and a third so far.
I saw you were in quite a hard battle in that last race for second place, and you were in the lead for a little while, weren't you?
Yeah, it was really good. It was a good battle with Sean. He's mega quick, so it was good to learn loads off him, so hopefully take it to this next one.
It was great to watch as well, really good to watch. And I've heard from quite a few other people around here that you're a real talent, so someone to watch. So.
Thank you.
But yeah, thank you very much for your time, I appreciate it.
Yeah, no bother.
Good luck for the rest of the weekend.
Thank you, mate. See you in a bit.
Thank you.
I was beginning to think that I was wrong about what I said at the start of this video. I mean, sure, you are on your own when you're on the track, but off track, even your competitors can end up becoming part of your team, as this last interview with Charlie Reynolds shows.
Charlie Reynolds, and I'm racing in the pre-injection 600 class.
Awesome. So how's your weekend getting on? I'm assuming better than your teammate over here.
Yeah, he's struggling a bit, so we're actually lending him a bike.
Alright, okay.
So he's going to run my wet bike. Obviously he's going to change the tyres to dry bike. But yeah, we had a good race. We only started last year. Come to this first meeting, and I've came 6th yesterday, and then I just had a 5th today. So
wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, so consistent 55 seconds.
It's quite a big field as well. So that's,
it's big. So
yeah.
As I said, last year we struggled at the start of the year because I'd never done it before.
Mm-hmm.
But then as we progressed through the season, I started off doing, I think it was 59s, and then we got all the way down to 55s right at the end of the season.
Okay, that's impressive.
So, and then at the end of the season, at the start of the season here, we've started doing 55 straight away. So, yeah.
Awesome. So these aren't your bikes then?
That's my bike.
Oh, that's your bike. Okay.
My other bike, my dry bike's up, just up the next two bits up.
Right. Sweet.
But as I said, yeah, we're lending this bike to Declan Taylor. He's in the same class as us. This is his second meeting. He only did one meeting last year.
Right. Okay.
But then obviously he's came to this meeting and he's struggling a bit with the engine. So.
Right. The camaraderie and community within the pits was something I didn't expect coming into this weekend. Everyone seemed to be helping everyone else out, and the atmosphere at Knockhill was amazing. Well, that's all I've got to say, so I'll leave you with a montage of the best sounding engines of the weekend, and a few of my favourite shots I caught. A big thank you to all the competitors who took the time to talk with me, and a big thanks to you for watching this video. I'll catch you in the next one.
Aye, with the boys that are sort of...
Well, the old, yeah.
Aye. So that's what we do. So we've been doing it for a few years, eh? So